Hello, everybody, and welcome to the UnderClocked podcast, where we talk about games and stuff, because that is what we do. You can see over my this shoulder, I think. No, other way. My clock is blinking because it's super, super hot and it's rained super hard that the power's gone out multiple times today. So we're lucky that we're even having a podcast today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually fucked. I was at the mall and I got like trapped in a store because the rain was like so intense. Um, I couldn't even see like 2 feet in front of me. But yep. Coop here as always, and joining me is Mr. Viking. Say hello.
Hello there.
So since I was out and about and shit was going on, he is the one who gathered some topics and things to talk about today.
I know
So I'm gonna let him take it away.
for once in our
Yeah.
life. So over the week I've just been reading articles and stuff at different websites. We've grabbed a few today to talk about, such as one that we're going to go into really quickly because we don't have much time because Cooper's got to fucking leave because he's got a life or something. So there was a game that got announced ages ago. It was on Kickstarter for a while, and it was raising It wanted $79,000 to make it. The game's called Raw. Now, if you haven't heard about this game is meant to be like kind of like a life game, and Cooper's heard of it, but hasn't really looked into it. And the idea of the game is to just like build your, empire, or like you own a shop, or someone you buy like a gas
Sort of like a
station.
life sim, right?
Yeah, so it's just a life sim, and like you could be a cop or you could be a. It's like it was meant to be like a really in depth GTA 5 RP type of situation. That was
Right,
going
right.
on. We've got the trailer set up to play, so I'll get that going real quick.
We had a little bit of technical issues ahead of time. That it's funny because we're ending early and we started late. We're all discombobulated.
Yeah, we had a few issues with OBS to start off with, so
Seems about right.
yeah, this is just another day here at the.
Yeah, exactly. Technical issues. What is this? We have never heard of that.
Alright, so let's get rid of that there. Close that. Alright, so this is the trailer, and when Cooper is.
There we go.
Turn the volume down because it's going to be fucking loud.
Oh, yeah, right.
When Cooper is ready, he can play the video.
And play. I definitely follow
Somewhere
this
out
on
there,
Facebook.
Far away, someone has built a town. A town where you can live, work, do business, and which can be governed. A town is dynamically growing and developing. Each player has an influence and can contribute to its elaboration. Buildings and stores constructed by players cost resources and run out of supplies over time. You can buy land and build your own house, within town limits or elsewhere, wherever you want. Purchase whole islands, play with luxury toys, concentrate on yourself, and improve your skills. Real-life-based work and contract systems will help you gain a stable income. Service equipment with vehicles and work privileges are at your disposal. Find a suitable job, make private contracts with other players, or execute high-risk state contracts. When it comes to power, there is no one more powerful than a mayor.
Other than a
And each
president.
player has a chance to become one. Expand and
Are these
improve
all supposed to be
infrastructure.
players? Everybody?
Provide
I
electricity,
believe so.
build ports, hospitals, police stations. Found new towns in other parts of the island, and don't ignore other players' needs, or things just might go crazy. Hire other players to form a dedicated team, and the sky is going to be the limit. In case you're not interested in government affairs, you can try yourself in business. Start your own production by opening a factory.
Dude.
Build or rent a warehouse to store goods. Everything that can be bought, mined, produced, or captured. Trade through your own or other players' stores. Track demand and deliver goods to car dealerships, gas stations, food shops, and other third-party marketplaces. Find an oil source, start fuel production, and open your private gas station. And don't worry about the land. There's plenty of space for everyone. From steep Rocky Mountains and dense
Jesus
tropical rainforests
Christ.
Yeah, the
to
extent
arid
of this game was
deserts
a bit
and
too big.
sand dunes.
No shit.
An impressive, vast, open world is available for your exploration.
You need a GTX 8080 to run it though.
Sure. Probably the
Fucking
same
hell.
year that it's going to come out as OD80.
Explore
This
the
looks fucking
environment by
sick, but
land,
no way.
water, or air. Get into challenging situations and find a way out of them. Meet new players, become friends, or make enemies.
Or not.
In pursuit of income, you're free to choose your own way. Get things done unnoticed, or take the chance and go all in.
Even the graphics, like this just looks too good.
Yeah.
Want to play dirty? Be ready to face a heavy response from those players who want to maintain peace and order. Whether you prefer to play on your own or team up with friends, be on the side of the law or against it. You'll always have a way to succeed. Explore vast open world. Build your dream house. Trade and do business. Run for mayor. Serve the community. Hire or be hired for work. Do cargo transportation. Or just go nuts and live as an outlaw.
So
Dude,
that,
okay, that looks fucking amazing,
but it won't
but
happen.
it's too. It's never gonna be this.
No. And the
It's
reason why
too
it's
much.
never going to be this is because Kickstarter has taken it down. So, if you haven't heard, Kickstarter suspended the campaign due to the fact that the site of this game was too high for the amount of money that they were asking for. And the guys even agreed that they said they should have been asking for something like $300,000 to start off with rather than $79,000. Because a game like this, compare it to... people have been comparing it to GTA 5. That's why I said it's like meant to be GTA 5 RP. It's like a solo game, which... If you ever notice from a game that's come from mods to a solo game, it hasn't gone very well. Daisy.
Well,
won't- Daisy mod versus Daisy standalone. I'd probably still play the mod rather than the standalone.
Yeah.
But GTA 5's development cost was $137 million. And these
It
guys
was
were...
actually 265. But
Oh,
yeah.
was it?
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it before the show started. I looked it up. It was 265.
Oh, really? I must have been reading something wrong then.
It was 170 euros.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, when you compare it to a game like that, and GTA 5 is big, it has a lot of mechanics in it, but it's not as in depth as what these guys wanted to do. And
It's just too much.
And if you're asking for $79,000, even if the game did continue, it wasn't never going to be like that.
And there's another point to this. Like, this is all fine and good, and there is that niche community of people who want to do RP shit, like
Oh yeah, the
World
player
Life
base
or whatever,
The player
which is
base.
great. But you gotta know that 65-70% of the community would be criminals, and the rest would be cops, and nobody would be doing anything else.
Yeah, no, there wouldn't be gas stations. There wouldn't be.
No one is gonna run a grocery store, because if they did, they're already doing that in GTA, and they're not gonna spend $80 to do that when they've got GTA that they can already do that as well as do other shit.
Yeah, like I get it's a bit more in depth. It's like if it was ever going to go through, because obviously it's not. Um, it says here the rules and guidelines ask that creators seek to raise the amount of money needed to bring the project to
Right.
completion and fulfill the rewards.
And they're
That's,
like, yeah, no.
yeah, no, you're obviously not thinking that. So like the developers said the minimum comfortable amount is about 300,000. We said earlier that there will be several fundraising campaigns. Kickstarter is the first stage. So they're obviously asking for 79,000 just to get it off the ground. But because they were developing a game like this, Kickstarter was like, that's too big. If you're going to fundraise on our website, you need to raise the amount that you need.
Well, it's like in GTA Online, they had the stock market that was supposed to be basically governed by the choices. So if a bunch of people were buying ammo and guns from the ammunition stocks would go up and you could do your investments and all this shit. But before it even launched, they were like, but there's easy ways to exploit this, so we're going to hold off. That was like 5 years ago, and they still haven't turned it on because they're like, it's so complicated that it would just be shitty for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
even Rockstar, who are virtually have money shitting at their ass, like, they made $1 billion in the first month of
Yeah.
GTA 5. Like, they're good. They're doing
Yeah.
fine.
And
And they were like, look, I don't want to touch that.
well, I feel like that these guys they obviously wanted to make this money just so they could probably hire people because it's not a big team. It's not a big team. I don't know how many is in the team was planning on making that game, but the I feel like that 79,000 that would hire you more people rather than just start developing on a game.
Well, just for fun, because we have Welcome to Orca Network, Killer Whale Games.
Is that the people that were developing?
Yeah, Killer Whale Games. But they don't have like a. All the articles are just them getting kicked off of Kickstarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You protected it after the Kickstarter campaign. We will go to Indiegogo. This is against the rules of best practice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they got kicked off for. But that's just if they wanted to raise that much money. So what was it called? Orca
It's called Killer Whale Games.
Killer Whale Games.
Yeah.
Don't know why I got Orca out of that.
Gameplay demonstration on its way.
Yeah.
Sign up to the newsletter, get exclusive in-game bonus content. Okay, what? When I'm 48 years old and the game comes out, fuck? Like,
So it's a vast. Looking at the website, the main features list are vast open world, about 400 square kilometers is a playable area. Altus in Arma 3.
yeah.
I think that's 20 kilometers. 20 square. I can't remember.
GTA. Is like 60 miles, square miles.
Okay, so sorry. Arma 3 is a game with vast landscape. Altus, the launch map is 270 square kilometers.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I thought it was less than that, like really a lot less. But that's also,
GTA
I
5
think
is
that's,
81 kilometers.
I think 20 square kilometers is more. Or 270 square kilometers is like also including the ocean in the surrounding area.
Right. Like the whole map itself.
Yeah, not just the actual playable area.
Island, yeah.
The island. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, please correct me on that.
Tear him apart in the I mean.
Buyable land and real estate, so you can buy plots of land and build a house or a business construction, which they showed off in the trailer. Now the trailer is just them making a video. It's not the actual game.
It's like a cinematic trailer almost, right?
Yeah, the trailer is just you could see all Raw's ambitious played out cinematic shots with voiceover work that sounds like it came straight out of the Honest trailers, is what this website says. And if you haven't seen Honest trailers, they're pretty funny.
Yeah, I love them.
But just like the advanced government system, that wouldn't work because, like you said, like at least 70% of the people would be bad, and
Right, it would just get corrupt and
and then
shitty like right away.
30% would play as cops because they don't like how people are playing as bad guys. Um, but you can't really blame them for that because I don't think
Well,
that.
no, that you're right. You can't, but you also have to understand that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's why GTA works because almost everything in the game is revolved around being a criminal or having law enforcement. So like when they say you can do whatever you want, you can. Like in GTA RP, you can be a shop owner because they have shops that have stores and shit. But if you want to be a criminal, there's about a billion different options. If you want to be a cop, there's Sandy Shores, there's the whatever, you know what I mean? Like there's different
Yeah.
districts. You could be in the county. Like it's set up for the stuff that they know people are going to do. Whereas here it's kind of set up for everything. So they've got 100 things and people are going to choose 4 of them. Whereas in
Yeah.
GTA there's 10 and people are going to pick 4 of them.
Oh well, that's just up to them. If they said they're gonna go back over to Indiegogo to start funding, and I really hope this game does get made. I would like to see how it
I would
comes
play
out.
it.
I would play it, but I would don't know. I'd probably play the business guy. I'd probably be that guy that's like, hey, I've got a shop that's open that I sell gas at or something, rather than
I'd be a
because
cop
because
for
it's
sure.
a role playing game. It's an MMO role playing game is what they're pronouncing it as.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I'd get more RP experience out of that than I would being like a cop or a bandit or something.
Oh,
because,
probably because you can do that in a billion other games.
Because yeah, that, and also if you're a cop or a bandit, you're just gonna shoot at each other the whole time. You're not really gonna talk.
Right.
Like you're gonna go pull someone over and they're just gonna start shooting at you. Like
Well, GTA, like if you look at like whatever 5M or DOJ server and stuff, they're pretty good for not having that happen.
yeah, but they've got a really strict set of rules. This game looks like it doesn't have the rules yet, and they would have
Right.
to, and like those servers, you have to get whitelisted on, and if you do something stupid,
Right.
and
Whereas this
break
is
the rules,
open to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would have to
Huh.
you would have to own a whitelisted server on this to completely run it without any issues whatsoever.
Which I don't think they'd want to do because I think their main point is to have sort of everybody together and have like a thriving
Yeah.
community, right?
Which, if they plan on doing that, it's not going to work.
Right. Yeah. So there's logistical errors, but like the concept is dope.
The
Like,
concept's
the concept
dope,
is sick.
but you know what else is dope?
Your awful segues.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible actually. No, what's really dope is that we just got an official teaser for the new Netflix show that's coming out. Everyone's
What
been
would
pretty
that
excited.
be?
Ah, it'd be The Witcher
The Witcher with Superman.
with Superman. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So, hey, booming. So The Witcher, I'm pretty sure they said they're gonna base it around the books, didn't they?
They did, but to be fair, have you read the books?
No.
Okay. The books and the games are actually like the books are actually a prologue. Is that what's before prologue?
Yeah.
Or a prologue. So like the games are actually canonical in the story, but don't happen from the books. They're after the books.
Yeah. Which is why that guy got really mad when they did that and made a lot of money, and he didn't make enough money off it.
Well, he made a fuckload to begin with, but then the games got
Yeah,
really successful, and they're like,
didn't.
"I want more."
He didn't expect it to be that big.
Exactly.
But according to who was it? Lauren Hisrich, the showrunner of the show.
Yes.
They did an interview with Entertainment Weekly and they talked about it, and it's meant to be a very adult show.
Well, I fucking hope so. Like considering
Yeah.
it's source material. Like I've read all of the Witcher books and played all the games,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see like putting kid gloves on that. I think it would ruin it, for sure.
Alright, so there's a quote here that says, yeah, it's meant to be a bit of old sex and violence, pretty much is what they're
Yeah.
saying. Which is definitely what Witcher is, even in the
Game of
games.
Thrones boobies.
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
pretty much it's gonna be. But they said, I've been rewatching dailies and my kids aren't allowed to look at the screen anymore after one of them snuck around and saw something they shouldn't have seen and it scared him. That's
Nice.
from Hisrich.
Well, that's awesome because like it's all about fighting demons and shit, or like not demons, but
monsters.
like monsters.
And they said that there's gonna be plenty of monsters and no villain.
Fuck yeah! So it's just gonna be monster hunting.
Yeah, so they said Geralt is a monster hunter. So from the very beginning, we talked about how to show these monsters and the humans they interact with. I think people are going to be surprised by how many monsters we were able to do and how integral they are to the
There we
story.
go. I know you're Australian, bro, but like we both speak English. What the fuck?
I'm trying to read it in one straight go, and I'm fucking terrible at doing that. So, so they said there really isn't a villain. One of the things we're enjoying exploring is all the shades of grey in the books. The characters you're rooting for in the beginning may not be the characters you're rooting for in the end, and the characters you hate and seem absolutely evil are motivated by something that's really relatable and human and emotional.
That's sick. 'Cause the first book opens up with at the cave entrance, like his cave entrance, and a bunch of villagers are being like, "Well, he's been there for a while. Like when he comes out, should we kill him?" They're kind of having this conversation about what to do, but you don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then Geralt walks out with like the head of a goblin, and apparently the goblin was like attacking the town, so they hired him to go in and kill it. And then when he comes out, they don't want to give him the money because there was a lot of money. They expected him to die, and he literally is like, "I will kill everybody in this fucking town until I get the money." So
yeah, and I feel like that's what's gonna be.
So like it's pretty adult, and they're very much like, "I will help you, but like I need to get paid, and I'm gonna get paid."
Yeah. So what we'll do?
I haven't seen this, by the way. So have you watched it?
Yes, I have. I watched.
Okay, so I haven't. So I'm probably gonna get all giddy and shit because I love The Witcher.
Alright, so we're going to get this going again. We'll do the same thing as before. We'll get it up. And Cooper will press play when we are ready. I'm going to pause that before it starts playing. Now, he doesn't look that bad as Geralt. I really don't. Like, if we're talking about...
And his voice isn't too bad either.
And we're talking about a younger Geralt, not the Geralt of Rivia that we know in the games. We're talking about a really younger version of him. That's what he's meant to be playing as. So... Hang on.
I want to watch.
Okay, press play. You can go now, you little 15-year-old. Or 5-year-old.
I remember hearing stories about witches. Is it true what they say?
Elves are the original sorcerers of the continent. When humans and monsters arrived, elves taught humans how to turn chaos into magic. And then the humans slaughtered them.
Chaos is the most dangerous thing in this world.
I'm already fucking
Without
jazzed up.
control, chaos will kill you.
Oh!
So that's all life is to you? Monsters and money?
It's all it needs to be.
Something out there
Yo,
waits
he's
for you.
fucking shredded. What?
Yeah.
This child.
I guess he's Superman. He had to get shredded for that too.
Yennefer, imagine the most powerful woman in the world.
Oh.
Do you have what it takes?
You've got her here. She's why they came. You can't outrun destiny just because you're terrified of it. It's coming. Find Geralt of Rivia.
Dude, I like the hair just standing up in my lip arm straight up.
Yeah.
This is so sick.
No matter what you choose, you'll come out bloody.
Yeah. Yennefer. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Is there a release date? Tell me there's a fucking release date.
I have no idea.
The Witcher Netflix release date 2019, you fucking assholes. That looks so sick.
You assholes. It's fucking 20. It is 2019. It's not next year. It's this year.
Which is great, but we have like so many more months of this year left. I want it now.
I want it. I want it now. Now, some of this, like,
She's Siri. I fucking knew it.
yeah.
Oh, Musak, no. Oh, I'm so excited.
It doesn't look that bad.
No, it looks fucking great.
And like, I'm so glad that the person playing Geralt is actually him, the Henry Cavill, because you know he's a big fan of The Witcher, right?
Oh, he's
So
he is.
he's gonna try his very best for. Can't fast. I said you just released.
You just released. I did, dude. I gotta like change, man. Like,
Um.
oh my god, dude. I fucking love The Witcher, bro. Like, oh, that is way better than I thought it was. I was kind of expecting to have a bunch of shit to bitch about, but like I don't. Like even they had Yennefer, like she was kind of like fucked up looking, but like she's a witch and she ends up like using magic to like fix hers. Oh, dude, it's so right.
Yeah, and like Siri, a young Siri is really good,
Oh.
and obviously Nilfgaard. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. um,
Oh,
like-
fuck.
yeah, it's gonna be sick. I'm actually so excited for it. And the fact that it's gonna be more about hi kitty. The fact that it's gonna be more monster hunting than anything else is gonna be probably the best.
Oh, dude. Oh, I was so expecting, and it was cool because like I had a glimpse because they had a Monster Hunter World Witcher crossover event
Yeah.
where Geralt got pulled in, and then so did one of the Fletcher got pulled in, and you had to fight it as Geralt in the Monster Hunter world, but you're fighting a monster or a Witcher creature. So it was this cool mixture, and I remember when he first came in, I was like, that doesn't sound like his voice from the games, but it sounds really close. So I googled it, and it was Henry Cavill doing the voice in the Monster Hunter version, and that was supposed to be like a promotional tie-in. And I was like, he did a good fucking job, and that was
Yeah.
just the voice. And I was like, this gives me hope because I was really skeptical.
Oh
So
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, like he actually sounds good.
Yeah, he
And then
doesn't-
seeing this, now I'm like chubbing up. I gotta like move my desk a little bit so there's fucking room.
the
Jesus.
desk raised up a little bit.
Yeah, I was like,
No, he does. He looks like a good tie-in too. Like it looks like if Geralt was younger. Like
and you're right. He is a very public, huge fan of the series, so you
Didn't he
know
do
he's
a
gonna do
li-
it justice.
didn't he do a live stream of this one time of playing Witcher
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, he was playing Witcher 3. He's fucking live streaming the shit out of it.
Yeah, he loves it. It's like what's his name there? I know what you did last summer. What's that guy's name? Freddie Prinze Jr. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He's a huge fan of Sea of Thieves. So every time they do press conferences, he like shows up and shit, and he has like his own custom skins in the game and stuff. And he's sort of like that, where he's like super involved in it because he was such a super fan and also a famous guy. So I feel like it's a similar kind of like they're probably like, we're making a Witcher series, and he was like, can I please be involved? Please.
Well, yeah, and like this photo that I've just got, I'll put it up in a second.
Yeah, I saw you slowly putting it over my face.
Yeah. That photo of Geralt right there doesn't look that bad. Like that's obviously Roach right there too. So it doesn't look that bad, really.
I just saw my in the video. I just saw my camera fucking. I didn't realize shaking this would fuck the camera.
It says here that it says in his review, be the weekly find out that regardless of what you think of Cavill as Geralt of Rivia, he's a huge fan who expressed interest in the role before casting had even begun.
Yeah.
Henry is a huge fan of this property. He's read all the books, he's played all the games. I've met him at the very beginning, and he said, I would love to play this character. That would be also a good feeling of if a big name just coming up to you and just saying, hey, I want to play this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me that role. I don't care what you pay me, just give me it.
Dude.
So Geralt is described as a stoic, circumspect, balanced, and fierce, and in history's words, soft and squishy in a tiny place in his heart that he'll never reveal until maybe the end, and even then, it will just be a hint.
For Yennefer, dude.
Well, Yennefer, meanwhile, is fiery, proud, shrewd, and contradictory, plus seeking to fill a family-sized hole in her heart, even though she resents it and swears she's just fine on her own, but she is not, and we love her for being both independent and vulnerable.
Oh, yes,
Roach
those things.
Roach is apparently ladylike, faithful, extrasensory.
What are you reading? Fucking character
steady.
descriptions? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
these are meant to be just. Now apparently Triss was in that trailer as well. I don't,
Yes.
but I didn't really recognize.
She, I, she doesn't look the same, but I made an inference that it would have been her.
Yeah.
Without control.
Oh, you're playing it.
And then
There we
Yeah,
see.
but not for
Imagine the
them,
most
for me to
powerful.
try and find it.
Yeah.
Because that's Siri, the little one.
That's,
The one who like said something to him, like they were like standing in a room, and he said like you have to, like the girl who was saying like you can't, like is it just like monsters and money to you or something? That person was was who I think.
Yeah, and it would probably make sense because that sounds like something Triss would say.
Yeah.
Now,
Before
obviously,
she gets fucking
character.
stopped.
Yeah, the characters in the game are obviously going to be a little bit different. Obviously, because one, they're older than what this series is going to be.
This I think is Triss.
Let me just get it back up. So they're not going to be as open, is what you would say. So that's Triss, you reckon?
I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Trish has usually got the red hair, so.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really think it at first. But she also, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Yennefer is Bay, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So
Yennefer's main chick.
obviously Cooper, as you can tell, is probably really excited for this. He's
No, I'm not excited at all.
going to throw his desk across the room in a second. But I got something that's a little bit funny. Okay, you gotta love this. Okay.
Okay.
So there was a stunt that these guys pulled in GTA 5, and what they did is they pulled out a fuel truck in front of a landing helicopter, a landing plane, like a plane landing on a runway, like the big ones that you can't fly.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
the like commercial jets or whatever.
Yeah, so they flew, they drove a fuel tank in front of it, and the plane lands, then takes off again really quickly to avoid it, and just misses it. A Pakistani politician found it and thought it was real life, and and tweeted it, saying there was a terrorist attack in Algeria which fails to work because the pilot's immense skill.
Dude, I love, like, what was it? Like, when, and to be clear, we are not political on this show. I'm just bringing up a fucking point because it's related. But when Trump made a comment about, like, you know, the great, like, F-18 fighter pilots who did whatever, but then he showed a clip from Hawk, the game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, and it's like, bro, man.
So
fuck.
This is the. I'm gonna get the tweet up on the screen of what it was, and this is it.
Oh my god, dude, you pause the video right on a picture of him that also looks really fucking. Sorry. Yep, continue.
So this is the stunt that he's talking about, and this is what he said: terrorist attack in Algeria, which fails to work because of pilot's immense skill. That's obviously GTA 5. Obviously.
That is. Oh yeah, the orange, like it's. Oh my god, that is a pretty good save though. What an idiot.
It says here everyone is hating on these dudes at the guy from Pakistan, but to be fair, GTA to people who have never played GTA looks pretty realistic.
It does, because there's so much to it. Like the world is alive. Like I was actually watching like some of the DOJ stuff.
Yeah.
And they were just doing something kind of menial, and I kind of like sat back and was like, this is so, like, that's why I actually went back. It reminded me to go back and start playing to do the thing that I made the video of, getting the nightclub, because I was like, I forgot how big this game is. Like,
Yeah.
we almost take it for granted now, but like, it's insane. Like, the world is straight up alive. Like, things happen without you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there can be a traffic accident, cops can show up, assess it, arrest somebody, and the other person get an ambulance, come up and help them, all without you being involved at all. Like, the world is alive around you, and it's fucking dope.
And like the tweet has obviously been taken down. That was someone else has retweeted it.
Right.
But the tweet that he posted did take down. But the reason I segue over to GTA 5 is because there's a big update coming out, Cooper.
There is indeed.
You obviously just talked about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to continue.
Yes. So, the coming next week is a big update to GTA 5 Online. Now, there's always been this big casino. I forget the name of the Diamond something casino. GTA 5.
Diamond Casino.
So the Diamond Casino, it's always been there. And
Yeah.
they've always been teasing that you can do shit there, but you
But
can never go in.
Yeah, and the tease is it literally just said, isn't it like coming soon or something on the door?
Yeah, and that's what someone noticed, and they're like, huh? The fuck?
But it's been there since the game started.
Since
game's
online
launched.
started, so for like 5 years or something. So
It
everyone's
came
like,
out in what year did GTA 5 come out? Because it's been there all through GTA 5.
right, but GTA 5 Online came out a year later.
Yeah, but the casino's been there the whole time.
So GTA 5 came out in 2013, so GTA Online came out in 2014.
So the game's been there since pretty much GTA 5 released, and
So let's say
you
5
couldn't-
years.
Yeah, so you couldn't do anything in the casino anyway on single player, let
No.
alone multiplayer.
Right. So, so it always had a coming soon, and everyone was like, "This would be dope," especially because in Red Dead Redemption, which came out first, you could gamble, play cards, play liar's dice. You could do a bunch of stuff that they thought would just be seamless to put into GTA, but they never did. Now they're finally opening the doors so you can gamble, and they're having every fucking game you can think of, be it poker, roulette, everything. You're going to be able to go in and gamble with NPCs, your friends, but and all of it's going to be like free. Like, it's going to cost you in-game money to gamble, but it's not like a lot of the other big updates, like the club, for example. To even start the quest line, I had to drop like 1.5 million to buy a club and then do missions to pimp it out.
Yeah.
The casino, nothing. Entry is free. It's all about the gambling. However, there are suites that you can get inside of the casino. Those cost money and have shit in them. So, for those who aren't aware, it's too late now, but just so you know, if you do play GTA and you didn't notice this, if your Rockstar account was linked to your Twitch and you are a Twitch Prime member, anytime in between a billion years ago and not a billion years ago, since the partner, so like let's say this month to the 19th, so within the last 20 days, if you had your accounts linked, you automatically get the penthouse for free.
Yeah.
Automatically, which is dope. If not, you're gonna have to pay for it. I'm gonna assume it's gonna cost millions of bucks, and there's a bunch of different levels that you can get as well, and that's just so you can go there and party with your friends. But these are luxurious. Like, the yachts had like fucking hot tubs and like crazy shit you can do on it. This has hot tubs in the rooms and stuff like that. So imagine like going down and gambling, having fun with a bunch of buddies, going up to your penthouse suite, calling the strippers from the pink. The strip club that you can go into, calling them over and having another party. Like, you're going to be able to kind of live that high roller life that your character at this point probably is at. Oh, and yeah, for Farsight Some, I think he's like, oh, I guess I got to reinstall GTA 5. So you can, so you'll be able to come gamble with us now.
Yeah.
And I think Gory said the same thing. Gory said that he's going to get back into it too when the casino comes out, because he's like, oh, I'm just going to get drunk and gamble. Like,
yeah, that's
all I'm going to do.
It's going to be great, and I reckon it's going to be good that they're putting those.
And it's going to be relaxed too. Like, a lot of these big updates have like these big like the Doomsday one had like, you had to spend like $3 million to get a bunker, and then there was like huge like saving the world from nukes and shit. This is just going to be, I'm just going to go play roulette with my homies, or I'm going to go play blackjack with my buddies, have some fun. And like, at this point, people who've been playing it for a long time have a lot of money. Like, I logged in and had millions of dollars that I just completely forgot about. Like I bought the club, just went, okay, here you go. Here's like $2 million because I've got it. So a lot of them are gonna be like going and be like, if it's 100 grand, who cares? Like you're just all having fun and playing around, and it'll just be one other thing to do in between being goofy, and it'll be great for the RP community and those like DOJ servers and shit.
So
It'll add a whole other dimension to that.
So another reason we bring this up right now is because it is for me the 21st, or if you the 20th. It comes out on July 23rd is when this update comes out. And obviously it's a free update because nearly every fucking thing that comes out. So there is, if you're looking to dive into this is on the website. This is on rockstar.com. Rockstargames.com, sorry. I'll correct myself. If you're looking to dive into the action, the casino floor has a selection of activities to enjoy. Play against the house using chips in 3-card poker, blackjack, and roulette. Slot machines will be with a variety of prizes are also at your fingertips. While Inside Track offers a lounge to watch and cheer along with your friends as the drama of virtual horse racing unfolds. Spin the lucky wheel in the lobby for chips, cash, and clothing, or even the new Trafford Thrax supercar that can be found whirling on the podium during opening week.
You can win a car, bro, like a casino.
A supercar, yeah.
So sick.
So obviously there is quite a bit. So yeah, with Twitch Prime as part of the Rockstar Games Social Club / cross Twitch Prime benefits program, all GTA Online players who link their social club account with Twitch Prime can claim Twitch Prime benefits by the end of the day on July 19th, which is obviously too late.
Yesterday,
You'll be able to purchase the Master Penthouse for free in the Diamond Casino, as well as receive 1.25 million and up to 15% extra GTA 5 money on purchase of shark cards.
Yeah, so I got the money already. So know that the I call it DLC, but it's free. But let's just say update content. When you link it, you obviously don't get the penthouse yet because it's not out, but the money comes right away. So if you had linked it and you just haven't logged in, go log into your GTA because that money will be sitting there waiting for you, as well as that discount. If you're, I don't buy any of the shark cards. I have never bought shark cards. I want to earn the money. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you do, I have I got the 15% off the shark cards and the money when I logged in yesterday or the day before or whatever to do my nightclub stuff. So it's there for you as soon as you want to log in.
No, it's not a 15% off. It's 15% extra money.
Or 15%, whatever. Yeah.
So the car looks nice. I'm looking at the car now. There's a photo here on the website of the car.
Dude, look at the photo of the penthouse, bro.
Yeah, it's great.
So sick.
I'll have to get this up on the screen so everyone can see it. So this is
especially for someone like me, and I don't mean to sound braggadocious, but I already have like one of the highest end apartments. I already have a full-fledged business, the club. Like I kind of have all this shit. So like, I want to be a high roller, bro. Make me feel like a high roller.
So this is the penthouse photo that they've taken, which looks nice. So sitting atop the diamond is an oasis of luxury for those shopping for lavish. I can't fucking say French words. Or just a feature-laden property in which to entertain friends. So with the Master Penthouse, you'll also be able to become a member of the Diamond family, and the family business needs your attention. Help property owner Tao Chang, which if you don't remember Tao Chang, you meet him with Trevor in the campaign at the bar, and he's really fucking drunk. He's the guy with the tie.
Oh yeah.
And he's got
and you know who's also coming back? Brucey from GTA 4.
Yeah. So help property owner Tao Chang and the Diamond staff protect their investment from the clutches of corrupt family of Texan petrochemical fucking Jesus magnates in a series of all new cooperative missions. So each mission pays out a special award for the first time completion, and hosting the entire story thread will reward you with a highly coveted brand new vehicle free of charge. So if you host the story with all your friends, you're the only one that gets the vehicle. Obviously, this is the photo that they've got here of the vehicle too. which I want to look at
Sick.
more. Which one was it called?
I don't.
Truffet Thrax.
Oh yeah, and you can win it from the house in the first week.
Yeah, it's only. I don't think it's going to be there for long. I think it'll only be there for the first week.
I think it's the first week. Yeah.
I'm just going to quickly have a look and see if there's any other photos of this.
Okay, find those photos. I'm gonna throw the dog in the backyard.
Jesus, that's not very nice.
Easy.
People are comparing it to a Bugatti Dive, which is a new car that the Bugatti's bringing out. Oh, animal cruelty right there.
In the dog process.
So we have the trailer ready to go. The Truffet Thrax, Cooper, you probably didn't hear me say it, is they're comparing it to the Bugatti Dive, which is a brand new Bugatti that's coming out.
Right.
And yeah, like I said, we've got the trailer set up ready to watch. It's only
Sure.
a minute long, but this is going to be our last video and our last topic for today before Cooper has to go away and do his own personal thing because apparently he has a life. So we'll get this up and I'll get the volume up so we can actually hear it. And Cooper, you can press play whenever.
Finally, open for business. Premium grade, utterly unique luxury, a wonderful place to relax and entertain.
This is Mr. Chang, our owner.
Tommy boy! Mr. Chang. Boom!
Brucey.
I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. You're gonna sell us your casino.
They want to buy this place, but first they need to destroy it.
Do I look like I make appointments, bro? I am the appointment!
I love Brucey.
Champagne, anyone?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, it looks sick. And I'm very excited to play that. That's what's going to bring back a lot of GTA players from the old days back to this game. Because that is a big casino that's been there forever. It's been there throughout the entire...
And people have been talking about it the whole time.
Yeah. People always just bring it up. I've been to... We go to GTA 5 meets every now and again. With a couple of boys. Me and Fast used to go to them, and every now and again people would just be like, you know what, we should go to the casino. And the people are like, what's the point of going to the casino? There's nothing to do there. You know?
Right.
Like, it's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
literally park at the parking lot and that's it. But yeah, no, it's just, I'm pretty excited for it. I hope everyone else is excited.
One more thing before we dip. We're not talking about it today because it doesn't exist yet. Next week, we'll be talking Contact because that will be out. And we are going to play the shit out of it. So we've talked about it to death already up until this point with a bunch of different people and just between us and stuff. But by the time the next show happens, it will have came out and we would have been able to actually step foot in it and have at least a little experience in it.
Yeah.
So be prepared to have us gushing over Arma for a portion of next week's show.
Yeah, and I hope that we can get someone on the show that's also been playing it with us, or at least
That would be
been
nice.
playing it.
Hey,
But-
Farsight, what are you doing?
Yeah, but yeah, today we're gonna have to cut this one short today because Cooper's all like, oh, I need to go do my social life things because if I don't do that, my friends don't like me. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to cut it there. Thank you guys so much for coming today. We appreciate it so much.
Always.
Especially Cooper. He always loves having people show up. As we always say, you can obviously find this on YouTube. We now have our own personal YouTube channel for this stuff, which I need to get the link for.
I sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, if you missed anything on the show today, don't feel stressed. Coop will put it up on the other channel very soon, but you can also catch up on all the other episodes that we've done, including meeting people that we know in real life or have met online, most of them being met online, and Cooper's the only one that's brought someone on that he knows in real life. Twice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nancy.
And Mortzy.
Yes.
Where am I? There we are. So, go check out the YouTube channel.
Nancy's one of the guys I'm going to pick up.
Yeah. Go to the YouTube channel, check it out. It's got highlights and everything from the old videos as well. Go check out Cooper's channel. I hope I'm pointing in the right direction.
You're not, but it's cool.
Am I not?
No.
Okay. Go check out Cooper's channel. He does some great stuff, including Arma 3 and other video games as well. I will be playing Arma 3 with the boys at Spartak very soon in the next hour. And I'll probably be streaming it too. So if you want to come check that out, you can come check that out as well. Cooper?
Yeah, for all you guys watching this in the future, thank you for doing that. If you've gotten this far, I know this is a shorter one. Thank you. We do appreciate it. If you want to throw a like on it and subscribe, that would be phenomenal. You'll be able to see more stuff. If you're watching this on the UnderClocked channel, you're going to be able to get some highlights and stuff. And if you're watching this on Twitch and you want to make clips and stuff, we will put those onto the YouTube channel as a highlight and as a little funny blip or whatever. So knowing that for the future, you guys can do that. There's going to be highlights. You can find this on both of the channels. Either way, so if you like it there, subscribe. If you see anything else on either channel, so whether it be highlights or other games or whatever, you can like those and subscribe or do whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening, and as always, we will catch you guys in the next.
Yeah, there's two of us in this show, man. Come on.
Well, I haven't done an outro on my channel in so fucking long.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, I never do intros or outros anymore because it's always just like gameplay clips of like us doing shit. You know what I mean? It's never like a formal video. So you can find us on either his Twitch, my YouTube, and our show, and probably a bunch of other places. So until the next time you see us, I hope you guys have a good evening, and we will see you then.
All right. Thanks, guys. And also, Boomshot, thanks for the follow today. All right. Peace out, guys.
Yeah. Later, dudes.